Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today is like a little bit different because I had this idea in my mind and I haven't really seen anyone do it, so I was like, why not try to do this and see what happens. As many of you know, I'm sure, AI has been taking over a lot of stuff. I've seen it do professional photos for people. I've seen it work on resumes. I saw a TikTok where a guy used it to create a whole business. So that got me thinking, why don't I try to use it to make something for crochet? And we can all do it together and see if it turns out good. So I do have ChatGPT open right now. I was just going to ask it to make a crochet pattern for me and see what it comes up with. Whatever pattern that it comes up with, I'm going to try to do it following the steps to a T, not really knowing what the final product is gonna look like. So let's get into it. I have my laptop right here. I know you can't see it, but it is here. So I have ChatGPT pulled up. Now I have to think about like what exactly I want to have it make. I was thinking of having like a two-piece set. So like a top and a bottom, like a cohesive two-piece set. I am going to Hawaii soon, so might as well get something we could wear, like a beach cover up. So let's try to do that. I feel like you always have to be like nice. I don't know, because if AI ever did take over in like the near future, I would rather be the person who was nice to the chat AI than someone who was just like, do this, do that, do this, do that. We're gonna use pleasantries. I'm trying to think of how I want this to look. So let's just say the top is a crop top. Should we just leave it at that? A crop tank top for a size small, because that is me. I am a size small. And then the skirt, I do have a little bit more idea of what I want in mind, so I'm gonna be a little bit more specific and see what it gives me, because I'm just curious as to what's gonna happen to that. So the skirt is an A-line mini skirt. I'm just doing A-line because knowing my own body type, I know A-line looks best on me. Let's see what happens. That's so crazy. It's literally just writing out the entire pattern. This is gonna be really interesting because I don't really know how exactly it's going to look, because I kind of wanted to give it free range and just see like what it's gonna turn out to look like. It kind of looks like it cut off because it just says rows 22. I'm gonna ask if it meant to stop there or if it meant to keep going. Let's see what it says. That's so crazy. It literally is like, I apologize for the error in my previous response. Like, the fact that it even knows that it like didn't finish what it was trying to tell me kind of blows my mind a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we're at the part where it was cut off, but definitely keeps going.
A few moments later.
I think I'm just gonna ask it to pick up from row 45 is the rest of the pattern for after row 44. I know it's not like that crazy because like I'm asking it to do this and like AI has done like so many things already, but it's just wild, you know? I feel like there's like a text limit that it's supposed to give out because it keeps like cutting off the pattern, and I have to keep asking it like, hey, is that it, or is there more? And then it will continue it for me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, it gave us a pattern to work with, so let's jump into that. Well, okay, before we jump into it, this is the yarn that we're going to be working with. This is the yarn that we're going to be working with. I know it's kind of loud and crazy, but my boyfriend's mom gave me all this yarn and she told me to do something with it. Hopefully this would be enough to finish this pattern. If not, I will get yarn somewhere else and start over so that it is all cohesive and looks well together. Okay, actually, let me see. How many yards is this? Oh yeah, we'll have enough. Okay, let's get started on this. So something that I just noticed is that because it was such like a start and stop process, it gave me two top options because it gave me one in the beginning, and then after it finished the skirt one, it gave me another one. So if we have enough yarn and enough time, I will do both tops and we can compare, see which one we like better. Either way, I'm just gonna start with the first one and see where that leads us. So let's get started with that. I've moved to a more comfortable spot to start crocheting.
Bombastic side eye.
It says to use a 5mm hook. We're here with Chubbs, my dog. Chubbs, say hi to the people. He's a very awkward boy. So it does say to use a 5mm hook. So that is what I'm using. It says to use a worsted weight cotton yarn. This one is worsted, but it's acrylic, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. And then it also says that we need a yarn needle, which I do have, and also stitch markers. which I do have. So we're gonna get started on the crop tank top, the first tank top. So this one, just by looking at it, it says that there's a front panel and a back panel and strap. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna look. Front panel, chain 45, and then half double crochet in the second chain from hook 45. Here we go. Chained 45. This is for the front panel. I don't know if it goes this way or this way yet, but we'll find out. And then half double crochet in the second chain from hook and in each chain across. Let's do that. And then so basically it says we're going to be half double crocheting until the panel measures approximately 8 inches from the foundation chain. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. So I just finished the front piece, which is just very basic. For the front piece, it did say to just measure until this part was about like 8 inches, just doing half double crochet stitches. And then for the back piece, it basically is the same thing, but for some reason it says to go to 10 inches, which is like 2 inches longer than this one. I don't know why, but I will be following it to a T. But I did look at the other one and I feel like that one might be cuter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it out. We'll do both and compare at the end. So let me do the back piece now. So I finished the back piece and the front piece. So the next thing to do is to just sew the sides together and then add chains for the straps. And then we'll have the first top done, which I'm so excited. Yay! So I finished the shirt. Yeah! It's just like a plain crop top crochet shirt. Come on. What a good boy. So as I was saying, the shirt is just like a basic top. It's weird because this is the front, the smaller part, and then this is the back, which is, I feel like this should be the front because it's bigger in the front so it can cover more. That's the top done. But for the skirt, I started to make it. This is gonna be like the waistband. It's gonna be a little tight. That's for sure. But hey, I'm just gonna follow what the instructions say to do, but I'm gonna keep working on it and I'll check in with you guys in a bit to see how it looks. I think it might be like a little bit too tight. It'll work. I'm excited to see when it's done. But yeah, so that is one thing that I will be changing about this is that AI did not connect the skirt. It just left it like this. So when I'm done, I will connect it. But it is funny because the pattern that it gave me does like have me fold over the waistband so that I could put like elastic in between. So it thought of some things, just not everything. So I'm gonna keep going. So this is what I'm at so far. I'm pretty excited. I haven't really made a skirt for myself yet, so like from crochet I mean. So I'm pretty excited to see how it's gonna turn out at the end. I know it's a pretty basic design, but it's still fun. I do have an idea for like this little skirt and top set, like beach cover up that I have in mind. So if you guys do want to see that, make sure to subscribe and comment down below, letting me know. I don't remember if I said before, but the reason why I chose to do an A-line skirt is because for my body type, I need the A-line skirt to kind of like give me a little bit more hips, I guess, because I'm built more like a stick. But knowing that, I'm trying to dress it the right way. Also, I don't know if this is just because I haven't really done double crochet for like a lot of stuff, but so my edges kind of look like that. And normally when I do like a double crochet, when I chain to do like the next row and like turn over, I usually do chain 2, but according to AI I was supposed to chain 3, so I feel like it's kind of giving the little bubble effect. But when I put it together, they actually kind of like align, you know, they kind of go into each other, so they'll just interlock perfectly fine when we stitch it all up together. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it, but I did want to mention, and maybe if somebody wants to explain to me how to not do that, I would be very appreciative. Let me know in the comments. So it has been a couple days. Here's where we are with the skirt, and we're not even done. I am a little confused because it is supposed to be a mini skirt. And here's how she's looking so far. So currently I'm on row like 32 and the pattern goes to row 48. But this is how much yarn I have left for the one I'm currently on. This is like 2 of these, but I'm going to stop here even though I know it's not like the full pattern, but I think we can see where it's going. no question. But I'm gonna stop there because I only have this left, and I was looking at the second top, and I actually do want to make the second top. It just looks a little funky, so I just want to see how it turns out. So I need enough I need enough yarn to do that. So we're gonna end this on row 32. Once again, the pattern did not say to connect it. So here's our lovely skirt. Very fun, very cute. It could be like a little wrap, maybe. I don't know. That's where we're at. This is what I get for typing in A-line. Like, I feel like this is more of like a poncho. What do you guys think? We're gonna stop here for the skirt and then get started on the shirt. We're just gonna see how she turns out. We're gonna hope for the best. Already, it's different than the first top that I made because it didn't have like a front panel or a back panel like the first one did. It just said to chain 52 and to take it from there. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go with the flow. So this second shirt, I don't really know what AI's thinking because so for the first 10 rows, it was just single crochet, just like normal. And then it said to single crochet for 6, chain 2, leave, like skip 2, and then single crochet for 13, skip 2, and then single crochet for 20. But so at the end of this row, it says that you should have 51 stitches, but 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 13 is 21, plus 2 is 23, plus 20 is 43. And that's all that it said to do for this round, but it said that I should have 51 stitches. So I'm debating if I should just continue this little section with just normal single crochet like as I was doing and just, you know, hope for the best, or if I should like stop here and turn around. This is only like 43, so I'm gonna have to make an executive decision. Let me look at the pattern one more time. I just need to make sure. Got chain 1, turn, single crochet in each of the first 6, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next 13, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next 20. I'm just gonna finish that off because I mean, like, it's right there, and I don't think the shirt's going this way. But then what are these holes for? I don't know. Like, I guess it could go that way, but I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna finish this, and we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, so here is where we're at with the top. What are these little holes for, you may ask? That's a good question because I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure at all what those holes are for. And after I created those holes, it said just to do like a normal single crochet as if nothing happened. But now I'm on row 24 and it's basically the same thing, but instead of chaining 2 and then skipping it, it's double crocheting on those. And it says 51 stitches at the end again, but it doesn't equal 51 stitches because single crochet in the first 6 stitches, so 6, and then double crochet in each of the next 2, that's 8, and then single crochet in the next 11, so that's 19, and then double crochet in the next 2, that's 21, and then single crochet in the next 18, so that's like 39. But at the end it says
51 stitches.
So I don't know what this is gonna look like. I have no idea if this will make any sense, but we're just gonna push on through and see what happens. So let's keep doing that. So here's that row done. Don't really know why there was 2 double crochets and then 2 more double crochets. Don't really know what that added to this. And this is where it would say to stop because it says that this is 51 stitches, even though it's only 39. Like, what the heck? And also, side note, these little double crochet bumps don't even match up with where the holes were from last time. Like, I thought like maybe the double crochets would be like right over where like the little holes are, but they're not. Once again, I'm going to make the executive decision to just finish that row off so that it actually will be 51 stitches. And then for the next like 6 rows, just single crochet back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, this is gonna be really interesting to just see how it turns out. Yay, confusing crochets. I'm so glad that I'm using this yarn because I didn't know what I was going to use it for anyways, so I'm glad that I'm using this for this because this is something else. So I just finished the second top. Here she is, and you know, you might look at this beautiful, wonderful masterpiece and think,
hey, what is that? Why does it look like that?
I will let you know why it looks like that. If you could see the 2 little bumps, I guess, right here. For one row, it had me increase 4 and then keep going and then increase 4 again. And then when I got back in those same exact spots, it had me decrease 4, keep going, and decrease 4 again. But I'm just laughing because it's like, what is that? Like, is that supposed to be like the boob area. Like, even I am not so blessed up top, but I can't fit in that. Like, what is that? I just don't. So it says to combine the two sides so that the top would look like this. I'm sorry, who does this fit? It ain't gonna fit me. At first I was like, okay, like maybe it'll be like a tie back or something. Like the whole back would be backless, because like that's more reasonable, you know, to go across the front. But but no, this is the top. This is the top with the little speed bump boobs. This is what we've been working so hard for. So if you've made it this far, this is the finale basically. I'm not even gonna waste my time sewing this together because this is not this is not gonna fit as a top, even though it was so gracious to give us little space for boobs.
Oh my god, what is that?
Little tiny boobs. The skirt, honestly, it's not the worst thing. One issue is that the directions never said to attach it, you know, to actually make a skirt, because why would we want that? So this is just the skirt as is. Ta-da! To be fair to ChatGPT, it did say to weave in the ends, but you know, since it's not technically even complete, I just didn't even think it'd be worth it. Here's the skirt, if it was actually closed. I like the idea of it because it's supposed to give like a little bit of like flowiness, and it is A-line. Tell me that doesn't look like an A. And also, I think ChatGPT understood the concept of an A-line skirt, which is great, and how to get there with crochet, which is also great. But we also have to remember that I stopped about, I think like 16 rows before it would end, so it's probably more like this length. It's probably more like up to here. And I'm 5'11". Who is this mini skirt? Who is this mini skirt for? This isn't even a mini skirt. Like, it is because it's like above the knee. But when I was thinking mini skirt, I was thinking like maybe like there. I don't know. I guess the one thing that only truly was a completed garment was the top. But if you remember, this is the front, the shorter piece, and the longer piece is the back. This is it, which, okay, it is a top and it is complete. Oh, that's cute. I have many questions. I don't know who this is for. I feel like, you know, the back piece shouldn't be long and the front piece maybe should be longer, like this. Which, I mean, you know, it's not a bad design. If I were like actually making this, I probably could have made the straps a little bit shorter, but that's just me. So that is pretty much the whole video. That is what AI has given us to work with. Between me and you, I don't think AI is ready to take over the world yet. Like, I don't think AI is going to take anyone's job yet because there's a lot of failures, I would say, and just like missing little steps that it has to go through. Like, this is literally a poncho. Oh my gosh, I can make it a cape. I can make it a cape. What do we think? I feel like a grandma on this set. I feel like a genuine grandma. That is our AI generated 2-piece skirt set. I wanted to make a dress at the end because it told me to connect this to this, which I don't think that would even work, to be honest. Yeah, it's not even like wide enough. Because like this is the shirt top and then the skirt. It's not even wide enough. But if you have any ideas what the 2 holes that it made me do at the top and the 2 holes at the bottom were for, please let me know in the comments because I am confused. I don't know why there was 2 holes, and then like increase, decrease. I don't know what that was for. I don't know what they were trying to go for. And if you made it this far, I will see you guys in the next one. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT next time to make like anything else. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions of what we should do next. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.